Firstly, a special welcome to the Murray family who are over underneath the solar panels and their guests who have joined us today. We are happy to have you with us and celebrate this day in honor of Ma Murray. Each year at Ma Murray, we celebrate a Community Spirit Award is delivered to a deserving person whose efforts are enhance the safety and well-being of our village and the overall sense of community. This year's winner has participated in being a training officer for the Sasamet Volunteer Fire Department since 2002. He's been a volunteer firefighter since 1998. He's the student first aid training at Anmore Elementary for the last 15 years. He trains Bunsen Lake employees forestry firefighting for 3 years. He has a resident first aid training, has attended over 500 emergency responses in this community alone, has trained 70 plus volunteer firefighters, including some of his own family who are now participating in the department. And he's also helping to facilitate Anmore's emergency response capability from 2002 to present. His estimated volunteer time and dedication to Anmore over 18 years is 5,000 plus hours, 300 hours per year. So it's with great pleasure if I could award Jamie Roberts for our Village of Anmore Community Spirit Awards. If you could come up here, Jamie. Hi, and welcome to Anmore's Community Days. We call it Ma Murray Day in celebration of the Ma Murray Homestead, which used to be our old village hall. This event is going on a yearly basis, the second Sunday of every September. It's turned into an amazing success where we bring out all the community. A lot of people have had a hand in bringing this together. A lot of community groups, our volunteer fire department, and it's a way for all the families to get together, and we're starting to grow on its success. And this year we had a lawnmower competition, a lawnmower race, and next year it's going to be even better and bigger, and I'm about to go into the dunk tank. So we're raising some money for some of the volunteer fire department apparatus that is desperately needed in our village. Oh!
It's okay. Lots of power.
Come on. It's very cold.
I'm Marlene Hancock. I'm a retired political scientist with interests in the Middle East. And I'm here today because I was a longtime friend of Ma Murray since the age of 7. And I grew up with her basically in my life as a visitor to our home. And I got to know her quite well, and I loved her to bits. And that's for damn sure.
Could you tell me a bit about Ma Murray for those who don't know who she is?
Well, I think she was a woman of character, dignity, dynamics. She was somebody who really made a difference to British Columbia and to Canada. And she's a woman worth remembering for all the things that she has done. And the one thing about her is, while she lacked a lot of education, she went ahead anyway. She wasn't shy about getting anything done. We need Ma Murray Days. We need it to become a provincial thing because, Canada, we think an antique is 50 years old, but we need to keep heritage for the young people, and Ma Murray is part of that strong heritage that we have. So she needs to be recognized, deserved, and appreciated.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
one of the focuses of this event, Ma Murray Days, is basically to try and save the old homestead that my grandfather and grandmother built 100 years ago here, just in behind us. In the early days, this was not a municipality. This was not, it was homesteaded land. It was kind of raw land that was developed. And the Imperial Oil Company, which is where IOCO comes from, where the acronym IOCO comes from, they were established here, I guess, in the turn of the last century, where they were importing or processing oil into the different, whatever they needed to do at the time. Technically, and this was a good spot for them. And this whole area was, of course, logged off probably 150 years ago. So what happened was that people in Vancouver had opportunities to come here and homestead, and my grandfather heard about this and came here with his $10 and homesteaded with his other friends from Vancouver. And so we referred to it as IOCO because that was what was here. That was the enterprise that was here.
It's a wonderful sunny day in Anmore. We've got antique cars, we've got antique tractors, we've got dunking tanks for the mayor. It's a wonderful place to be. The sun is shining and we're back 100 years in time. This is the Ma Murray 100th anniversary, the Ma Murray homestead, the home of Margaret Lally Murray and George Murray, who was an MLA and an MP. He was a Liberal MP, and it's a wonderful old building. Architect Timothy Ankenman has indicated that the original Ma Murray Heritage Building is in excellent condition for restoration. It was restored in 1988. It became the village hall for the village of Anmore when Anmore was incorporated as a village. We're hoping that it'll be resurrected again. It's the homestead has been lying fallow for about 3 years. Staff was moved out over 3 years ago, and people were feeling very sad about the beautiful old lady of 100 years sitting on the foundation, and she was going to be hit by the wrecking ball, and it was very sad. And then the village council, in a very enlightened way, said, maybe we can save this old lady. So they put out a request for proposals, and within about a 2-week period, a group of very impressive people came together to try and put forth a proposal to save it. And we've got it. Heritage buff Pastapolo owner Fred Sufi, who's reclaimed at least 5 houses in Port Moody, is one of the members. Gaetan Royer, who used to be the CAO of Port Moody, is one of the members. Dr. Jorga Durkin, who's a historian. We have just a fabulous group of about 10 people who came together, put in a proposal to have the new Ma Murray Museum and a coffee shop and gallery and just a whole reclamation of a beautiful old building.
Hey, you pull it hard! No! I accidentally pressed it, Hi, my name is Michelle and I'm with First Anmore Scouts. At here Ma Murray Day, we are fundraising for 8 kids to go to Canadian Jamboree in Halifax 2017, and we have Jenga sets for sale. So if you would like a set, contact us, and it's all handcrafted by Scouts. You can choose stained or not stained. So the information should be on your screen right now. Thanks very much. There we go. Want to win? But actually, help us out here. I would honestly.